Becky Lynch right? Are all champions being protected? I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blog who always tells it like it is. About 2 weeks ago, Becky Lynch came out with the Raw Women's Championship that she's been toting around since WrestleMania and said something that reverberated in me. It's been something that's been bugging me for the last 4 or 5 years now. Becky claims that she is the face of the company, which she's probably one of, but not the only one, and that because of that, the WWE is sheltering her, protecting her, by not letting her have a serious fight outside of a pay-per-view. And by God, it's about time somebody said it. That's not to say that this is a relatively new thing for the WWE. I mean, hell, since Hulk Hogan became the one to drag the then World Wrestling Federation out of being a New England-based territory to a nationwide phenomenon, the face of the WWE has been constantly protected. I mean, back when I was getting into wrestling, the only times anyone saw Hulk Hogan compete was at a local venue once a month or on Saturday night's main event. Nothing like recently, but before WrestleMania 32, when WWE and Universal Champions, even those considered the face, competed on a regular basis on Raw and SmackDown. Now, as I said before, I guess I'm alright with The Fiend only defending his title on pay-per-views because, let's face it adds to the mystique, to the spectacle of the title matches that do happen. Heavyweight boxing title matches wouldn't be half as special if the champs defended it every month instead of, say, every 6 to 10 months. But is the face being protected? Well, since returning at SummerSlam, he has only competed at pay-per-views, even before he won the title. Is that gruesome mask considered one of the faces of the WWE? Well, whether The Fiend is or not, it seems that Brock Lesnar is considered a face to be protected. You're lucky to see him in the ring every other month. And he seems to mock the so-called 30-day title defense rule whenever he grabs a belt. Now, again, since it's the WWE Championship, the true primary title of the WWE for over half a century, few and far between defenses does make for a good idea, I guess, but I think it's because the WWE must have paid Brock Lesnar a king's ransom to keep him from going back to the UFC the full time. They must be protecting their asset to a sickening degree. You know, I'm starting to see this with other titles as well. When was the last time Shinsuke Nakamura defended the Intercontinental title, huh? Clash of Champions, right? That gaudy new belt of his. He's too busy backing up Cesaro to make the title as relevant as the United States Championship is on Raw. You know, it's hard to believe that the US title is just a carryover from WCW while the IC title's been around for 40 years, right? But considering that Nakamura and Cesaro have been a tag team for the last few months, it's hard to think that Nakamura is being protected. I mean, he is far from a face of the company. The title may be protected, but not the man holding it. Which brings us back to Becky Lynch and her assertion that she's being protected. Not hard to see why. She's one of the cover superstars of WWE 2K20, uber buggy as it is. She's held the Raw Women's title longer than Ronda Rousey, or if she hasn't yet, she definitely will. And most importantly, we've only seen her compete in pay-per-views lately. If that ain't protecting, what the hell is? Now look, throughout her WWE career, Becky Lynch has been one thing and only one thing: an Irish lass kicker. She wants to fight the best opponents and do it on a constant basis. She doesn't want to be coddled just because the WWE doesn't want to see one of their premier superstars get hurt or lose her title. She is a champion. And she wants to prove it against Asuka at Royal Rumble. She wants to show the WWE that not only can she not be stopped, but that she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be held back from wanting to fight again and again and again until she can't fight anymore. Hopefully, win or lose, Becky gets that point across to the WWE bigwigs. Good luck there, Becky. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlogger who always tells it like it is. See ya.